The Black Panther Wakanda Forever teaser trailer kicks off with a very heartfelt and emotional opening scene. The No Woman No Cry cover, by the global sensation Nigerian artist, Tems, was perfectly suited for the grieving atmosphere of Wakanda. Nakia, the wife of Tchalla, is seen staring into the ends of the sea with a sad expression on her face. We see a bunch of familiar faces such as Ramonda, Shuri, M'Baku, Okoye and Nakia. A couple of new faces are also seen in this trailer. Characters like Namor and Ironheart, who fans have both been looking forward to, can be seen from this trailer. Namor, who is played by Tenoch Huerta, is seen walking out of the sea with his Royal Atlantean convoy. Ironheart, played by Dominique Thorne, is seen with Shuri as they exchanged a handshake in the Black Panther tech room where the suit and equipments are stored. The citizens of Wakanda are seen putting on a white fabric in something closely resembling a festival. White is associated with happiness. When used in kente cloth, it is associated with purification, sanctification rites, and festive occasions. As depicted in the first Black Panther movie, Ramonda and Shuri were seen dressed in white, as they welcomed their son and brother Tchalla, respectively. From this little teaser, we can only make a couple of inferences on what was going on. It is most likely a grand burial ceremony for Tchalla after he passed away. Another speculation is that the scene could have been a wedding ceremony for Shuri. This is very understandable, as she is seen wearing a different attire from the others. She walks the center aisle with a figure that looks like her mother, Ramonda, from above. As I said, this is just a speculation, and it is very possible that the reason they are walking on the center aisle and dressed differently is for the sole fact that they're the immediate family of the deceased Wakandan king. One thing I love the most about this movie is how Ryan Coogler integrated Chadwick Boseman's death into the movie. We can see the whole nation of Wakanda looking very emotional and sad. Some even looked hopeless. For example, Ramonda, who lost her husband a couple of years back, then now, her son. The movie will be like a grand memorial to Chadwick Boseman, and his Black Panther legacy will continue to live on. On this note, let's move on to the spotted Easter eggs from the trailer. A bunch of comic book references and characters can be spotted from the trailer. Let's dive into it. At number 1, we have Ironheart, played in the Marvel Cinematic Universe by Dominique Thorne. Ironheart is seen exchanging pleasantries with Shuri, thus implying the two already have prior knowledge of each other. Riri Williams was raised by her mother and her stepfather. She lost her father before she was born. By the age of 5, she already showed genius-level intellect and was obsessed with technology. Rather than playing with her friends or watching TV, she spent most of her time alone building machines. She was a student of Massachusetts Institute of Technology at 15 years old, which she eventually dropped out of. She was a super genius, and she single-handedly built her own iron suit of armor. Inspired by Tony Stark, she took after in his footsteps to become a superhero and fight crime. She is going to make her debut in the MCU on Black Panther Wakanda Forever, as shown in this clip. Her TV show, titled Ironheart, will be released sometime in 2023. At number 2, we have Namor, the Submariner. Namor, also known as the Submariner, was created by Bill Everett. His debut public appearance was in 1939, on the first issue of Marvel Comics. Namor was one of the first Marvel characters ever made, along with Human Torch, the Angel, Khazar, and the Masked Raider. In some places, he is even considered the first Marvel mutant. He is the son of a human sea captain and mythical sea princess of Atlantis. Namor possesses several superhuman powers which, to no one's surprise, are aquatic-based. A few of them include super strength, hydrokinesis, echolation, and even flight as portrayed in some media. He has been portrayed as an anti-hero, so it is no doubt that he will be the antagonist in the upcoming Black Panther. Fun fact, the character Namor was created about 2 years before the DC Comics Atlantean god and Prime Justice League member, Aquaman. Fans are very excited for this one, as Namor is one of the most loved comic book characters amongst the Marvel fans. All this talk about Namor brings us to the third reference, Atlantis vs. Wakanda. The Wakandan leader, T'Challa, and the Prince of Atlantis, Namor, have a very long history in the comics. For starters, both Wakanda and Atlantis are hidden civilizations with highly advanced technological capabilities. Wakanda, the chief source of vibranium, which is sought throughout the Marvel Universe, hid themselves from the rest of civilization to prevent abuse of their technology. Atlantis, on the other hand, feared that surface dwellers would desecrate the city, as they did so many years ago. On this note, Namor grew up hating surface dwellers. Rumors of the powers of vibranium once spread throughout the world, and Namor's father went on a quest, seeking for the rare material. On another account, Namor himself once flooded the kingdom of Wakanda, thus ending a lot of innocent lives and destroying properties. After several altercations, Tchalla, being the peaceful person he is, wanted to end the cycle of violence between the two nations, but Wakanda did not agree to go down this easy. They wanted to get their revenge, which later ended up in Queen Shuri attacking Atlantis and completely decimating its structure. They have had a handful of conflict, so it is no surprise that Namor and Atlantis might be the antagonists of the movie. At number 4, we have Shuri as Black Panther. Shuri has always been at the side of her brother, Tchalla, from a very young age. Because of her technology smarts and high intellect, she has been assisting her brother in the technological-related ventures of Black Panther. In the comics, she made her debut appearance in the Black Panther Volume 4, Issue 2, released May 2005. Her brother, Tchalla, was once wounded during a battle, so Shuri was given a chance to become the Black Panther and leader of Wakanda. She pulled it off successfully. There have been various Black Panthers recorded in the comics, but some of the most notable ones include Black Panther 1 million BC, the first person to ever hold the title, Black Panther. He was also the person who discovered the secrets of vibranium after the meteor landed in Wakanda. Nyanda, the first queen of Wakanda who ruled during the Middle Ages. Atsuri the Wise, ruled during World War II and was also the father of T'Chaka and Sion, who will later become the next to Black Panthers, respectively. T'Chaka, who as we all know, was murdered by Claw. Sion, T'Chaka's younger brother, who replaced him after his death. And last but not the least, Shuri, who stepped in when her brother became incapacitated. Unfortunately, amongst all the Black Panthers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, only Shuri is seen alive. Also, at the end of the teaser trailer, we see a person in the Black Panther costume. The slender figure closely resembles that of Shuri, which ultimately increases the probability that she became the new Black Panther. And that brings us to the end. The trailer was quite brief, so not a lot of things can be deduced from it. Thank you for staying this far. Do well to tell us in the comment section more Easter eggs you spotted from the trailer and how you think it would play out. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on the notification bell to enable us to keep on producing more content like this for you guys.
That's all for today, folks. See you next time.